What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out here at Patriots Park. I'm in their soccer field section. I'm going to be doing some field work today. As many of you know, I went back to throwing a mixed bag with infinite disc, so I've been testing out a lot of different molds, and today I'm out here trying to figure out which ones are actually going to make it into the bag. So to start out, I've got a lot of different variety from different brands, but mostly the Emperor and the Pharaoh I'm almost positive are going to be in my bag. Brought some destroyers, got some Shrykes and a few other molds that I'll walk through as the video goes on, but really just out here trying to see not only which mold will make it in the bag, but which discs within that mold are going to make it. So got a lot of discs, so I'm out here. We do have a good amount of wind today, so that's going to affect how these fly. So we'll see how they hold up, but let's get some shots in, and at the end I'll give you my thoughts on which ones are actually going to make the bag. right, so I'm walking up after that first round of shots. Had a pretty strong tailwind out here. It was picking up and then it would drop off, so I was messing up on some of my angles. But overall, I think you could tell most of the disc, the Pharaohs, the Emperors, they were all relatively the same, no matter what weight, no matter what run they were. I would say the Emperors, I think I prefer, just out of that anyway, even in a tailwind, still got some good distance, but had a consistent fade. The Pharaoh is just comfortable and the hand comes out clean. The Shrykes I was throwing a little too flat, but I think if I throw those on more hyzer flips, they're a good complement to the Pharaoh. So I'm gonna see how they do in a headwind and just see if I can figure out how they fly in comparison to some of the Pharaohs, because I think they feel and they fly very similar, but didn't have a great throw on some of them, so see what they can do in a headwind. But I'll get up here and see which ones went the farthest and let you know. All right, so I'm walking up here, getting a good pan. This is the farthest left they went. Whoa, sorry, I accidentally kicked the tripod. Over here is a Pharaoh. This is one of my flippier ones, but it got a really good ride out of that tailwind. Over here, another lightweight Pharaoh. Metalflake color glow. Went pretty far for me. I'm guessing these are guys probably in the 450 range, maybe. I didn't get a great rip on them. Let's see, that's a Wraith actually right there. Star Wraith. I didn't think I got a great pull on that. These are all Pharaohs that I probably threw a little too low. Another Pharaoh right here. So it's seeming like the Pharaoh is probably the farthest flying. Let's see what, this is the farthest flying one here. Let's see what this is. This one is another Pharaoh. I think this is the one that's in my bag currently. So the T is all the way back there. I wish I had my rangefinder, but I'm guessing 450 tops. I'm gonna say 465, 470 tops. I'm not gonna say much farther than that. So pretty good pulls. I'm gonna see what they do in a headwind and then I'll let you know. guys, so this is what I was throwing out there in the field today. Got a wide variety, as I was saying. These over here to the left are going to be the ones that are going to be in my bag or have potential to make the bag. Just to give you an idea of what else I was throwing, here's a stack of Pharaohs that are really good, but more for backups at this point. It's a Wraith right there. I've got a stack of Emperors up here. Some of these were really good, but not enough to outdo the ones that are currently in my bag. Right here I have a Mamba, but also a couple of Innova Mysteres, I think is how you say it. You know, okay for woods, but nothing else. The Halo Mamba was actually more stable, but I was trying to see more what it would do when thrown at full power, and think it'd be more of a roller. Halo Bosses, these go pretty far, but not much farther. Actually, I think I was throwing my Pharaohs farther than them, and I like the feel of the Pharaoh better. Yellow PD2, nice and overstable, could make the bag on a windy day. And then a Halo Destroyer, very overstable, a little too overstable for me. I think I can get what I need out of the Emperor and get a little more distance. So with that being said, these are the ones that are gonna be in my bag as of right now anyway. So what I got over here to the left is an Emperor. I also have, this is a max weight, then I've got a 168 Halo Emperor. Max weight Pharaoh, a little bit lighter Pharaoh, and then a more broken in max weight Pharaoh. These are going to be the discs that I go max distance with. The max weight was holding up nice even in a headwind when thrown on hyzer. The yellow and purple was a nice medium stability, and then this second run one here, that was one of the farthest flying ones of the day, but it had a nice flip up and turn, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And then the last one over here, as you can tell, is a Maya. This is a C-blend Maya, very flippy, but I'm gonna be using that more for quick turnovers and rollers. Like the way it rolled a little bit more, kind of got over quicker. I think I can manipulate the angle a little bit more. And these are some of the honorable mentions. This red and black Emperor over here was a great surprise to me. This thing went extremely far. I think it could definitely be in the bag before the season's over, if not just a good backup. Another one that surprised me was this Wraith. This is just a stock Star Wraith. Max weight, as you can tell, this thing was pretty straight, and I was really digging it for just straight tunnel shots. I think this will be one that I could definitely use on maybe some wooded courses. Really good feel and nice control. I've got my lightweight Pharaohs, which these things were bombing, especially in the tailwind. So I think if I plan an open course where I know I'm gonna have some tailwind shots, those will make it in the bag. And then the Shryke. I wasn't throwing it too well today, but I'm always looking for a disc that will go far, that I don't have to throw 100%. And I think if I can tone down to maybe 80% on these will be really good for in the woods if I'm playing a long wooded course or something like that. But overall, pretty happy with today. The biggest surprise, I would say, the one that was not in my bag that made the lineup was the second run S-Blend. So happy to have that one in the bag. All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap this video up. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this was helpful for you understanding how these discs fly, whether it's in a tailwind, a crosswind, or a headwind. But make sure to check out some of these molds. Some of my favorites were the Emperor and the Pharaoh, but there's a lot of great discs out there that I would encourage you to go check out. And you can find all those, by the way, at infinitedisc.com, so I hope you'll do that. But I will be having a full in the bag coming out soon, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe so that you won't miss that or any future videos. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.